Thank you. Margisa kwa daga Hildi su shigo. Mbalau Mongode. Thank you. Thank you, Mbalau. Ina margi ku buɗa masa hanya ku yi hakuri daga wannan gurin, please. Allow them passage. Allow them passage. Police, can you help them create a thoroughfare there? Please. Margi shigo da sauri. Ku ba su fili su shiga. Thank you. All right, so start to create space for all of the traditional dancers that I mentioned. Gwadan Salsal, the Mbula traditional dancers of His Royal Majesty, the Murumbula, create space for them. You know, the Mbula and the Kilba have some ancestral commonalities that they share, and they have come to honor the Tolhuba. Margi sun kasa shigowa ne? To ku shigo mana. Ku buɗa musu hanya. Go ahead, go ahead. Wanda suka shigo ku fara. Wane ne wayannan? Su wane ne wayannan? A shiga duk wanda they're able to come in first. Let's move. Yes, sir. Those who are able to come in first while you're creating space for the other dancers. Okay, so wane ne daga wannan gefen? So wane ne? Just let me know. Boka, Margi, allow them to come in. They're the people I called. Let them come in. No. Hold on. Allow them to come in, please. Thank you. Saura ku jira sai wa'annan sun kare. Thank you. All right, Gubala, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let them move. Yes, thank you. Gwadan Salsal. Where is Gwadan Salsal? Easy. Gwadan Salsal. Wannan ya isa. Thank you. We are managing time. How will you even organize this? Thank you, Gwadan Salsal. Sana kusa. All right, Gwadan Salsal. Idan sana nan kusa. If they are not the Mbula traditional dancers, please go ahead. Mbula traditional dancers. Ngoms Ari, they are also not ready. All right. What group is ready, please? Mbula traditional dancers. Okay, go ahead. They are ready. Minty Biu, Ngoms Ari, the royal dancers of His Royal Majesty, the Murumbula, Murumbwaltam B. Biapo Mboiman the second. Protocol, you're confusing them. Give them a microphone. Please. Please allow them to dance.
Adamawa ya zama London, daga sama har gaza ai hanyoyi. Flying over gwamna Adamawa ya zama ture Adamawa ya zama London daga sama har kasa ai gwamna fintiri mu a 2023 kai ne gwamna fintiri kai ne gwamna Atiku shugaban kasa 2023 kai ne president shugaban kasa Nigeria ga flying goba gwamna Adamawa ya zama ture Adamawa ya zama London daga sama har kasa ai hanyo flying goba gwamna Adamawa ya zama ture Adamawa ya zama London daga sama har kasa ai ga flying goba gwamna Adamawa ya zama ture Adamawa ya zama London daga sama har kasa ai gwamna fintiri mu a 2023 kane gwamna Atiku shugaban kasa 2023
and the environment are very happy and jubilant.
What is your message to the new royal father?
Well, thank God, God has given him. He's a straightforward person. He's a trustworthy person. He's a man of peace. Everybody knows that. And the advice is that he should uphold all the qualities that we know him with, the qualities that made him to be appointed as the royal father and the royal majesty of the Hobart Chiefdom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bata mo anpogara karamanga bali kankan bulananzmo manambangi William we mabari tinom we murumula bata mo anpogara karamanga bali kankan bulananzmo manambangi William we mabari tinom
has decided to join the dance. He wants to do the singing himself. Thank you. Thank you. Sauran raye-rayen gargajiya za ku yi hakuri. Immediately after the coronation, we will call the rest of you. Honorable Dr. Stephen Madua. Thank you. Protocol. Please, can we move people backward? Daga cikin fili. Thank you. Babu, ba wanda zai shiga kuma. Nobody is coming in. Nobody is coming in, please. Please, in fact, let them move backward. Let them all move backward. Take them backward. Let them move backward. Let them move backward. This side too. This side also. Please, let everybody move backward. Quickly, I will be inviting to join me on the stage. Please, as I invite Dr. Umar Garba Pela, Dr. Umar Garba Pela will be bringing the citation of His Royal Majesty. Could you kindly join me, the People's Comrade, the Honorable Commissioner, Education, Adamawa State, Dr. Umar Garba Pela, as he joins me for the citation. Please, security, let everybody on that axis move backward. Let all of them move backward. Please move. Move them, please. Even this side also. Do us the good of moving them. Thank you.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Amadou Umaru Fintri, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me stand on the already established protocol. My task is to read the citation of Talhuba Barrister Alheri Bulos Nyako. It all started 64 years ago. A prince was heralded in the martial lineage of Gaya Royal House in Hubaland. Born into royalty, His Royal Majesty Barrister Alheri Nyako was born on the 1st of August 1961 at Pella. His father, Talbulus Nyako of blessed memory, was the 36th Tilhuba, who reigned from 1964 to 1973. The young Alheri was enrolled into primary school at a very young age. He attended the Pella 1 primary school in Pella and Bangshika in 1968 and 1974. He proceeded to the Hong Secondary School for his secondary education, where he distinguished himself and graduated with a Division 1 distinction in both mock examination and WAEC. His Royal Highness Barrister Alheri Bulus Nyako proceeded to the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University Zaria to study law between 1979 to 1983. He graduated on top of his class with a second-class upper division and proceeded to the Nigerian Law School in Lagos and was called to bar in 1984. Upon the completion of his National Youth Service in July 1985, His Royal Majesty was employed as a lecturer at the Faculty of Law, University of Maiduguri. In 1985, His Royal Highness proceeded to University of Lagos in 1986 for a master's degree in law. Propelled by the need to explore other frontiers of career, Barrister Alheri Nyako resigned his appointment with the University of Maiduguri in August 1988 and accepted an appointment with the Central Bank of Nigeria in September of the same year. He had just begun a career at the Central Bank when the NDIC was established. Ready for another career adventure, His Royal Majesty transferred his service to NDIC as a pioneer staff in 1989. He served in the NDIC for 25 years from 1989 until his retirement in 2003 because of a federal government policy for directors to retire when they are 8 years in the office. His Royal Highness, while in NDIC, was able to attend courses and trainings in Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, USA, Russia, Korea, Hong Kong, Kenya, and Switzerland. Upon his retirement, His Royal Highness returned to where he started as an academic and took up an appointment with the Bayes University Faculty of Law in 2015. He has been there till death. As an academic, he has published widely in both national and international journals, and is acknowledged to have contributed immensely in banking, risk management, and financial crime. In legal practice, his chambers, A.B. Nyako & Co., focused mainly on commercial law and civil litigation for financial institutions. His Royal Majesty has been a board member of the Federal Ministry of Finance Incorporation, MOFI, since when it was established in 2023. His Royal Highness is a member of the Nigerian Bar Association, Anti-Corruption Laundry Committee. He is also a member of the International Bar Association, the Nigerian Association of Chartered, the Nigerian Association and the Chartered Institute of Management consultant. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, it is my singular honor to present to you a proud old student of JSS Hong, an alumnus of ABU Zaria and University of Lagos, a teacher, a leader and a community leader, and one of the chiefs that has just been announced and crowned by Your Excellency. It is my honor to present to you Barrister Alheri Bulus Nyaku. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Commissioner, Honorable Dr. Comrade Garba Umar Pela. Let me invite the Permanent Secretary Cabinet Affairs to please kindly come up stage. I've been asked to invite Mr. Atam Mustafa, Mr. Ataman, and Husseina Akila Banshika. They are needed close to the podium. I've just been given that announcement. Let me, with profound honor and welcome, my Lord, the Honorable Chief Judge of Adamawa State, the Honorable Justice Hafsat Abdurrahman, as she joins us on stage. The Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, sir, please kindly. And now, let me invite His Royal Majesty, Tol Alheri Bulus Nyako, the Tolhoba, to please kindly join us on stage.
Dr. Aliyu mai alburma sarki biyu sanni da fama Baba Minister Ababa
His Royal Majesty is coming for his oath taking. Thank you. His Royal Majesty and one other person. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now, Your Excellencies, is with profound honor that I invite the People's Governor, the Governor of Adamawa State, His Excellency, the Right Honorable Amadou Umaru Fintri. Thank you.
Adamawa, Adamawa, Agaida Jagobudan, Gaida Gonan Adamawa, Munya Marhababi, Munya Marhababi, oh, I am not a Tiwa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your Royal Highness, we are going to start with the oath of allegiance. So where I say I, you
Alheri Binyako,
do solemnly swear that I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful
And bear true allegiance.
and bear true allegiance
To the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
And that
and that
I will preserve,
protect,
and defend
the
Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Out of office now, I,
Alheri Binyako,
do swear
do swear
that I will
that I will
well
well
and truly
serve
the government of Adamawa State in the office of Tilhuba of Hong. I will uphold the Constitution as by law established and obey the laws and usages having effect in Adamawa State and the lawful commands of the government of Adamawa State that I will cherish in my heart no treachery or disloyalty, that I will rule my people with justice and impartiality, and that I will do my duty without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
Your Excellencies, His Royal Majesty has just taken his oath and the signing is now going on and taking place.
Adamawa yau ta samu kowa na murna son kowa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Fintiri ka zanto jigon Adamawa. Ka za mai lullaba ƴaƴanta maganin shahun Adamawa. Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida gwamnan riƙon Adamawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riƙo na jihar Adamawa. Aktin gwamna ka saba riƙon al'umma na jihar Adamawa. Sannu sifikan jihar Adamawa. Haka rike duka mun yi yabawa. An ba ka riko na biyu mu fatan mu gobe kai zarcewa. Haji Ahmadu Umar Fintiri ka ji kiran mu kayo amsawa. Mu gaida jagoran talakawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riƙo na jihar Adamawa. Jirgin fiton al'umma Fintiri mai taimakon jama'ar Adamawa. Haji Ahmadu Fintiri bango majinginar jinsin talakawa. Da kai muke yin alfahari yau gwamnan riƙo na jihar Adamawa. Ka zama roba mai inuwa gare mu yan yankin Adamawa. Kuna mai kishin talakawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riƙo na jihar Adamawa. Kuna tare da Sa'ad Gundumi, SA Entertainment na gwamnan Gundumi. Dauke da lambar waya 0800. Adamawa a gaida jagoran talakawa Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riko na jihar Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa da godiya sarki muka fara gare ka ya mahalicin kowa. Sarki mai ida nufinsa a koda yaushe bayi gazawa. Mai cire bayansa a kunci yau ya cire na jihar Adamawa. Ya kawo Ahmadu Umar Fintiri mai kishin talakawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Adamawa gani gare ku ni alsa'adin na zo ni ziyara. Gani na zo ina taya murnar gwamna mai lura da basira. Adamawa ku bani masauki na zo na ɗan taya ku da fira. Domin yau Fintiri ne gwamna da rabon mu jihar Adamawa.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency presents his certificate to His Royal Majesty.
Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Fintiri jagora na kwarai son kowa. Alfijiri yake yaye duhu. Gwamna na riƙon muna ta yabawa. Farin cikin jama'ar Adamawa ruwan sama ga muradin kowa. Farin wata kake Ahmadu Fintiri hasken al'ummar Adamawa. hali na kwarai ne al'umma ke nunin kauna. Haji Ahmadu babbar lema inuwar kayo kuta tare rana. Ginshiki mahutar bayi kowa ya jingina zai hutawa. Kai da jagoran talakawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Fintiri mai kyan hali da kyawun suna. Ka cancanci yabo Ahmadu ka nuna mana halin.
His Excellency exchanges pleasantries with dignitaries and with Royal Highnesses. Adamawa inda duk ya ɓaci ya gyara shi so yake ya burge kowa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Fintiri zai haska al'ummar Adamawa. Fresh ɗaya gwamnan Adamawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Fintiri rana mai haska ƙauyuka har birni. Samun ka babban alkhairi ne zama da kaifa akwai amfani. Taimako shi ne aikin ka hatin a baya baka da rauni. Balle a yau kai ne gwamnan mu gwamnan riko da jihar Adamawa. Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riko da jihar Adamawa. Mai hali na gari ne Fintiri halin kwarai hali kyakkyawa. Mai haƙuri ne mai kyawun nazari lamburansa ba kushewa. Masani ne na. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. The Talhoba has taken his oath of office and the certificate presented to him. At this point, let me now invite the representative of His Royal Highness, the Lamido of Adama, Lamido Muhammadu Barkindo Aliyu Mustafa, the chairman of the Adamawa State Council of Emirs and Chiefs, who is here today, ably represented by the Waling Adamawa, another distinguished and true son of Huba Chiefdom, Wali Alaji Abdul Kadri A. Mbamba, as he brings the Lamido's goodwill message in today's historic occasion. Congratulations to everyone, to His Royal Highness firstly, and to every son and daughter of Huba Chiefdom. Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness.
Akan shi na gane komai dan yana da amana ne, yayi mana gyaran kauye sannan ya hada da birane, gyaran titi har gadar sama wannan ma hujja ne, kolbet da gada mun gansa.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmadu Umar Fintiri, who is popularly known as the People Governor, and truly he is. The Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Professor Kaleta Poa G. Farauta, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Yobe and Gombe State, the Speaker, Adamawa State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Baltia Wesley, the Secretary to the State Government, the former Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Engineer B.D. Lawal, and Barrister Boss Mustafa, who is blessed with 2 former SGFs. Former Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Senator Bello Tukur, former ministers here present, my Lord, temporal and spiritual, the Chief Judge of Adamawa State, Justice Hafsatu Abdurrahman Adamu, former EFCC Chairman Abdurrashid Bawa, Senator Aminu Yabas, our senator representing Adamawa Senatorial, other distinguished senators here present, members of State House of Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, permanent secretaries here present, chairmen of all local governments, our amiable elder statesman of Hong and beyond, retired General Haladu Hanania. Baba, I salute you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, permit me to convey His Royal Highness felicitations to you and your government. It is a known fact that you have transformed our state. You have given to the people what they want, and I hope and pray that people will reciprocate. It is only fair enough to do that. Our traditional rulers here, particularly the famous 7 first-class emirs, the newly coronated emirs and chiefs, I congratulate all of you. And today, I am representing the Lamid of Adamawa. I'm also a son of the soil. It's a very difficult task for me to combine the two today. However, I know that the Tuluhuba is someone that I know is a technocrat, both from public and private sector. And I believe the tax given, you will be able to match it. Now, the message of His Royal Highness to you is that Allah has given you, and you should know that local government is heterogeneous in nature, just like most of our local governments in Adamawa State. You are therefore employed to treat people with all fairness, equity, and justice to all. Your Excellency, sir, I want to reassure you of our own loyalty to your government today, tomorrow, and inshallah forever. You have done what ordinarily most of your predecessors could not achieve, but by Allah's grace, you have achieved it. We pray to Almighty Allah to grant you more wisdom, more vision, so that you'll continue to impart positively to Adamawa State and beyond. With this, I said, on behalf of His Royal Highness, the Lamid of Adamawa, who is equal the premier ruler of the state, to say thank you and God bless you, sir. Bye.
Gwamna na jihar Adamawa Ahmadu shi alkhairi ne, kan Ahmadu Umar gwamna zana ba da misali ne, akan shi na gane komai dan yana da amana ne, yayi mana gyaran kauye sannan ya hada da birane, gyaran titi har gadar sama wannan ma hujja ne, kolbet da gada mun gan sa zahir ne, sannan kiwon lafiyar jiha asibitinmu ya asibitinmu ya asibitinmu ya gyaru.
Thank you very much, the great and proud people of Huba Chiefdom. And now, Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, it is with profound honor and pleasure that I now welcome our star boy, our guiding star, our ray of hope, the shining example and pillar of strength for Adamawa State, the lamp on the hills of Adamawa State, the fountain of wisdom, the torchbearer of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, the illuminating force of Adamawa State, our light in darkness, the messenger of hope, the people's governor, the fresh air, the breath of fresh air, Mr. Capacity, the project's master, the Right Honorable Amadou Umaru Fintiri, CON, Governor of Adamawa State. As he comes.
Kowa yana ta cewa yau Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umaru Gwarzo gwamnan riko na jihar Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go on, let me have this announcement to make and to wish the Huba people that have been instructed back from home that today I should only perform the ceremony, but the staff of office should wait until Wednesday Thank you. The staff of office should wait until Wednesday to be presented in Gulag. Unless something is done. Unless you are ready to free yourself today. Are you ready? Do you agree that you are our slaves? Are you our cousins? Thank you. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Professor Caleb Tapa G. Farauta, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Gombe State, our neighbor and our friends, His Excellency Daniel Jato Manasa, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Yobe State, one of our neighbors, His Excellency Idi Barde Gubana, the Right Honorable Speaker of the State Assembly, Right Honorable Wesley Batia, the CJ Justice Hafsat Abdurrahman, our National Assembly members, particularly our senators, other visiting senators, and members of the House of Representatives, the Deputy Speaker and State Assembly members, invited excellencies that are here with us, Your Eminence, the Lamido of Adamawa, and also the Chairman, Council of Chiefs and Emirs. Your Royal Majesties, our Emirs and Chiefs, distinguished invited guests, distinguished sons and daughters of Huba from home and in diaspora, gentlemen of the press, good morning. Let me start as a student of history
by providing a context and correcting a historical error which seems to be gaining currency in the narrative of the Huba chiefdom since we created it in the late last year. Archival sources indicate that the Huba kingdom has been an autonomous kingdom with a central administration and a king in the pre-colonial Nigeria. That kingdom, like many other kingdoms, fall into descent with the advent of the colonial rule. Since then, the kingdom went through an evolution that saw it being reduced to a level of a district. It has had a number of kings and district heads, but none has been gazetted as a graded king. In the eyes of the law and the history of the contemporary Nigeria, this is the first time we are actually having the Huba chiefdom, and His Royal Majesty Barrister Alheri Bulus Nyaku is indeed the first Huba king. For over a century and transcending generations, the Huba people have kept faith with the struggle to have a graded chiefdom and must commend their resolute resilience, tenacity, courage. Perhaps we are here today where we are because you refuse to waver. I have mentioned somewhere, and I want to reiterate it here, that as mortals, we are pencils in the hands of Almighty God. God, in His infinite mercy, is only using us to write this chapter in the history of our state. We therefore return it all to His glory and to Him alone. As a government, we have been modest and deliberate in resisting the temptation to share in this glory. I therefore caution that while we have every reason to celebrate this moment, we must not lose sight of His divinity as one of the bounties of what God can do. Your Excellency, Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, I'm made to sound like a clergy in order to restrain some of us from crossing our bounds. As government, we created the 7 additional graded emirates and chiefdoms for no other reason than to bestow dignity on our citizens, foster greater unity among the people by creating more rallying points that will bind them together and take governance closer to areas of difficult reach. The other reason are to strengthen the governance system at the local level, thereby making the traditional institution an integral part of our government ecosystem. Conflict resolution and arbitration machinery, and security architecture. It is equally our modest way of deepening the democratic culture and responding courageously to the demands and yearning of our people. As government, we are at all times committed to providing the greatest good for the greater number. Nothing is too much for the citizens of our dear state, especially our friends like the Huba and the entire people of Hong local government, who have demonstrated unhindered support for us in election and out of it. We shall continue to work hard and deliver on the mandate bestowed on us. One thing I can assure you is that this is a new chapter in Adamawa State where no one is left behind and nothing is left untouched. From security, rural and urban infrastructure, education, agriculture, mass transportation system, commerce, environment and sanitation, to youth and women development, every item on our 8-point agenda is being attended to satisfactorily. I'm particularly happy that today's coronation is happening on a brand new sporting facility. This is one of our signature projects aimed at making the youth of Adamawa State productively engaged in sports. With this facility, I call on Huba to add the industry of sports to your bold trademark, which is education. I also call on the sports associations and clubs to be fixing their matches here in Hong. We must optimally maximize this sporting facility to greater advantage. With a new king, it is time to open up Hong to more opportunities. I congratulate Your Majesty. Your people are already great people with deep civilization, and they have demonstrated this. Since the day the creation of this chiefdom was announced and you have met the king, you have a duty to mobilize them for greater role in the development of the land and the entire state. You have a key into the vision of this government drive at birthing a greater state for the people of Adamawa. Today, beyond the Huba people, you have 14 districts under your rule. You are the king of everyone in Hong local government. You must lead and unite everyone, from the Fulani to the Hausa, the Margi, Huba, to every other nationality who find himself in the land to build a great and thriving kingdom. To the Huba community, and indeed the entire people of Hong, this is your chiefdom and your king. You have excelled in education, and no one is in doubt of that fact, and you have made all of us proud. The industry you have built in educating your people is the same industry we expect you to unleash in building this hard-won kingdom. You have waited long enough for this day. I believe of all the newly created chiefdoms and emirates, no one appreciates the values of collective struggle and collective support as much as you do. Nurture and grow your chiefdom, for it represents who you are as people. Support your king, for he is a symbol of your ancestral struggle and agitation. I know you can do it. Because you have the right king and the right people to make this kingdom one of the most reverent kingdoms in this part of the world. In line with the extant provision of the Adamawa State Chiefs Appointment and Deposition Law 2024, it is my honor and privilege to invite His Royal Majesty, Barrister Alheri Bulus Nyaku, to receive His Royal Staff of Office to reign henceforth as the first Tilhuba and ruler of Hong local government area of Adamawa State.
His Royal Majesty, the Tilhuba, Til Alheri Bulus Nyako, will now join His Excellency to receive his staff of office. His Excellency is dancing excitedly to the beautiful music of the Huba people. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. His Royal Highness, as you already now know, thank you, Ya Isa, thank you. As you already now know, has been presented with his royal staff of office. It is now with profound honor and my great pleasure to welcome His Royal Highness, the Tulhuba, the brand new Tulhuba, Tul Alheri Bulus Nyako, for his own address to his people. Your Royal Highness.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Amadou Umar Fintri, CON, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Professor K.G. Farota, the Speaker of the Adamawa State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Matia Wesley, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Adamawa State, my Lord Justice Hafsat Abdurrahman, Your Royal Majesty is here, and may I now respectfully adopt the order of protocol that has already been established. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, there are two dates that will forever be remembered and celebrated by the entire Hong local government. The first date is 23rd of December 2024, the day the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmad Umar Fintri, CON, made public the creation of the Herba Chiefdom along with 6 other emirates and chiefdoms. That singular act restored the lost glory, dignity, and soul of the Herba Chiefdom. A chiefdom that was once powerful and described by European historians as well organized and can only be comparable to that of Egypt and Europe. Your Excellency, you brought a final victorious conclusion. A struggle of 120 years. And now in Hong local government, we have a breath of fresh air from the fresh air government himself. The second date of historical significance is today, 14th of February, marking my coronation and presentation of staff of office of Tilba by His Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State. And it's a Valentine's Day. What a great day. His Excellency's choice of February 14, a date globally recognized for the expression of love and affection for my coronation, is not by coincidence. It is a divine arrangement by God Almighty to enable the good people of Hong local government to show their love and affection for the Governor of Adamawa State. Your Excellency, we love you. We adore you. We cherish you. We admire you. We love His Excellency for so many reasons. For the good works he's doing for Adamawa State, for bringing development to Hong local government, for the creation of Herba Chiefdom, and for the appointment of the choice of the people as Tilhuba. Your Excellency, we cannot be able to repay you. But what we can do right now is to wave our hands in Valentine love to His Excellency. Happy Valentine, Your Excellency. Now, with humility and respect and gratitude, I accept the huge responsibility which His Excellency has bestowed on me as the leader. Your Excellency, I know my people. Very educated, very dynamic, very diverse, resilient, hardworking, brave, and also loyal. And I have figured out that the only success that will bring to this kingdom is to reflect and imbibe the template of good leadership which His Excellency has established for Adamawa State. In that regard, Your Excellency, the Heba Chiefdom Council under my leadership will be fair, will be just, will be equitable, will be transparent, and will be accountable. And as His Excellency also do, I will listen to the wishes and aspirations of my people as we work around the clock to promote unity, peace, security, and an enabling environment for sustainable development. May I now perform my first public duty as Tilhaba having been presented with staff of office. I'm going to request everyone in Horn local government. We are going to give 3 gulas to His Excellency, the Governor. The 3 gulas are one for good governance, for creation of Heba Chiefdom, and for appointment, my appointment as the Tilhaba. Gula to the Governor. Gula to the Governor. Gula to the Governor. Thank you. May I now report that at the meeting of the Heba Chiefdom Council held on the 23rd of January 2025, it was approved that today I confer on His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmad Umar Fintri CON, the traditional title of the Midala of Heba Chiefdom. That makes him the Defense Minister, our warrior, our hero, and our champion. And having appointed the governor as our Midala, and with the bravery that I know of Heba Kingdom, and with God willing on our side, the good reforms that the governor is due for Adamawa State are not reversible. In Adamawa, we can only be going forward and never backward. Thank you, Your Excellency. As I conclude my address, I want once more to thank His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Honorable Speaker, our son, in whom we are well pleased. I want to thank my Lord, the Chief Judge of Adamawa State, who has just administered the oath of office. We have seen here today that Adamawa State, the 3 tiers of government, are tight family in delivering dividends of democracy to the people. I want to thank all the Royal Majesties who have come here, and all the dignitaries, far and near, that have come to witness this occasion. I thank all my bosses, my colleagues, my friends, family. I want to recognize and appreciate Dr. Boss G. Mustafa and Engineer B.D. Lawal, the 2 former secretaries of the federal government of Nigeria from this soil. And I want to thank our amiable Senator Aminu Iya Abbas, the distinguished senator representing Adamawa Senatorial. I've identified you to represent all the good people of Horn local government that are making Adamawa and home proud. I love you. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. And as you return to your various destinations, journey mercy and God's blessing will always be with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. His Royal Highness will go to pay homage on His Excellency the Governor. Thank you very much. His Royal Highness is accompanied by his wife on this glorious Valentine's Day. Thank you, Your Royal Highness, for reminding us that today is Valentine's Day. Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Thank you, Your Royal Highness. His Royal Highness, Royal Majesty's exchange in pleasantries with distinguished invited guests. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't take His Royal Majesty all the way to the end. Let him return. Don't take him all the way to the end. It's a long way. Thank you. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty. Their Excellencies are still on their feet, Your Royal Majesty, waiting for you until you take your seat. So can we make it a little faster? Dr. Louis Mandama, former head of service and a member on the board of the ICPC representing the Northeast. Thank you very much. His Royal Highness is exchanging pleasantries with their Royal Highnesses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, Amada me mataba gurin zamansa. Na gode. Yayi masun kiɗan nan yayi.
Thank you very much. Today is a day that almost all sons and daughters of Hubaland will not have the appropriate word to describe it. I will just say that this is a day that will be imprinted in our DNA to remember. This is the restoration of our chiefdomhood, a restoration of our king, and also the restoration of our independence after we have lost it with the colonial masters coming to merge us with other federations more than 120 years back. Governor Fintri is a hero of the Huba people because this is a struggle that we have been doing for the past 120 years. Our great-grandparents have been agitating and pushing and struggling for this day. It has never materialized. This day, because Governor Fintri have made it possible, I told you that Governor Fintri is our hero and we all worship him, we all pray for him, and we all thank him. If you take a referendum of our people today, 99.9% will tell you that this is their happiest and the most joyous day of their lives, because this is historic and this is very meaningful to us. Arrives as the royal father because he is a person who is properly educated, who is well versed in public management and administration, and also who is well trained. Don't forget that he is a son of a king when he was even born. So he has seen what his father was doing when he was born, and I know for sure that he has the genetic preparation of managing these affairs. We will only ask him, number one, as being a king, you need to be very patient with everybody. You have to carry every son and daughter of Hong local government as your own. There is no difference. We want, he will pray, he will sleep and wake up with the aspiration and progress of the Hong people, so that at least those milestones that we have not been able to achieve, we will achieve. And to ourselves, the sons and daughters, we should all be ready to answer the call of His Royal Majesty in any way possible for us to come and develop our. We're all going to give him his necessary support to make sure that he succeeds and our community succeeds. God will, inshallah. Thank you very much.
If it is something we can't bring into the arena, it is okay, Your Excellency. Okay, thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, with your kind permission, let me invite members of the Coronation Committee to come and join me as we make this solemn presentation. Members of the Coronation Committee, please. General.
All members of the Coronation Committee, and if you are not in that committee, please don't come. His Excellency has
General
called...
Yaduma, please. Well, we will start. Too many things to be presented to His Excellency. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, CON, the Governor of Adamawa State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, and the visiting Deputy Governors. For us today, it's a day that will remain memorable in the annals of the history of our people. Your Excellency, in the life of a people and community, there are individuals that start off as individuals, but they end up becoming institutions. That is the true testament of the life and times of the Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, the Governor of Adamawa State. Who would have thought that the audacity, the sagacity, the boldness, the courage, the determination of one man would change the trajectory of the history of Adamawa State? Today, Your Excellency, you stand as the father, undeniably, and the architect of modern Adamawa. And for that, we, the people of Heba Chiefdom of Hong local government, say thank you. Our prayer for you is that God Almighty, who has bestowed on you this strength of character and the wisdom that comes only from I, would continue to guide you, will continue to protect you, will continue to direct your footsteps. Because when He orders the steps of the righteous, he does not fall nor stumble. On behalf of the Coronation Committee and the greater people of Huba, I have the singular honor and make these presentations. Where you have been conferred with the title of Medalla. You are our great commander. You are our chief warrior. You are our defender. So this should be kept. Defend not only Huba people, but the greater people of Adamawa State. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. The presentations are being carried out.
Your Excellency, because of the generosity of your heart, as a people, we have also decided to be extremely generous. You will be clothed with a princely and kingly attire. And as a mark of that, we are presenting these two beautifully hand-woven made bull lamb from one of your territories, Maiha local government. Your Excellency, there is an armored car here, but a live one. And as our commander, the head of the infantry of the Til Huba of Hong, we present this beautiful horse, white horse, well decorated for your keeping and for your riding, to ensure that you defend and protect the entire people of Adamawa State. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. In addition to things, because we are an agrarian society, our people have gathered foodstuff, several bags of maize, of guinea corn, of rice, that we would convey to the government house. For the next 1 year, you don't have to bother about food again. Including there is a bag of work, because we understand that's one of your favorite delicacy. Your Excellency, there are 5 cows. For what you have done to our people and the entire Adamawa State. God bless you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. The immediate past SGF, together with your strong delegation, your strong team, members of the Coronation Committee, for the beautiful presentation of gifts, the lovely white horse, the life armored carrier, as you mentioned. We thank you very much. I'm also aware there's a presentation of a beautiful Cadillac for His Royal Majesty from Dr. Emmanuel Imnamu Musa Foundation. We thank you and we congratulate His Royal Majesty. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. And now, Your Excellency, with your kind permission, we will allow the traditional dancing groups. They have come from far and wide, only to honor you. In the next 15 minutes, by the time it is 12:30, we should be done from here. We'll allow them to just make their passage very quickly, one group after the other. One group after the other. It's just a march pass in front of the Excellencies. Thank you, Organizing Committee. Yayi, za ku iya koma guraren zama.
To reach this day, and God by the grace of God, it has arrived. So we thank God for those of us that are alive to witness this very historic occasion. I'm a communist, so my expectation is it's just a traditional institution that has lost its relevance to the people, but it's, to that extent it's also relevant for social mobilization, community security, and all traditional functions. That's about it.
How will you describe the first step taken by government to liberate from another emirate?
I've said my mind before. I've thanked Fintiri for being brave and bold to do this, which I've been pursuing for years, and most of the time it's at the level of the state leadership that our aspirations are suppressed. But this man has removed the lead of that suppression, and today we are celebrating our second-class staff of office, even though our ambition was for first class, but we accept that which he has done gracefully and await further opportunities for upgrades.
Zaki mai kashi guda gaishe ka sadauki kayi abun da babu wanda yayi wa kasar Huba sama da shekara 30 bana ce kasar Huba sai da ka zo ka jarumin gwamna kan nada sarki mai martaba Huba kai ne kan nada shi sakin da ba irin shi wanda kowa yake so alheri bulul jako hele ta darfika ta darfika ciwar falma
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. Bintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Gaida gwamnan rikon Adamawa. Marhaba bi, mun yi marhaba bi, kowa yana ta cewa yau Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Fintiri ne gwamnan Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa. Alhaji Ahmadu Umar Gwarzo gwamnan riko na jihar Adamawa. A gaida jagoran talakawa.
Alhaji Lawan Moda gidan gona na hannun daman gwamna. Thank you. Al-Saad minti biyu in ya wuce biyu ba naka bane. Al-Saad minti biyu. Fishman Sani Waziri minti biyu.
What do you want? I feel elated and happy. It's been a struggle of 120 years. So every Kilbaman or every Hubaman will be elected and really thrilled about this day.
How will you describe the get-up of Fintiri that took a ball?
Absolutely amazing. He's a redeemer, he's a reformer. This wouldn't have happened except for his boldness, his audacity, his sagacity, his courage to have done this. Like I said, it's a struggle of 120 years. For us, it's a dream come true.
What is your message to the new royal father that they are not constitutionally empowered the way it should be?
But they have some level of spiritual and moral authority over the people. My prayer is that I beseech him by the mercies of God to rule over us with the fear of God, with compassion, with benevolence, and the integrity of his heart, so that his reign will be long, will be blessed, will be prosperous. and great. Thank you.
Ka tashi ka miƙe, kai ma ka ba mu rabonmu, da yau kuma ba wani danja, kowa ya zo ya ba mu abinci. Wasu Mustapha na je maiha, an ba ni kyautar mota, saboda sabon sarki, yau ga na abin nuhun, na zo domin sarki, gani nan ina buga waka mai za ka ba ni dan sarkinka.
His Royal Majesty will mount his horse together with the prince. Mai martaba zai hau doki yanzu.
Emmanuel, Ima Musa Kalmas, Ima Dan Musa Kalmas, ina yake jikan Kalmas. To Allah ina CBN. Bas Mustapha na gode. Me za ka bani yau dan gwamna. Na gata don Allah. Protocol ka zo da bayanin. Tunda sun hana ni laliga. Ni ne dan gwamna. Ni sani mawaƙin gwamna. Dan Amudu ta Amadu Fintiri. In ba ka ƙaunar Fintiri ni duk kuɗin ka ban maka waka. Na gode Ahmadu Gwamna, ya raba na yaba albarka. Na gode yankin minista, kana Abubakar na gode. Kwasan barkan ka da aiki, ina ima yake don Allah.
A shaurara, a bisa ko daga wajen FGF. Boss gida Mustapha ya ce albarkar gwamna, albarkar wannan naɗi. Ya baka rintimemiyar mota. Ba mai cin ruwa ba, ka san FGF ya fi karfin kyautar mota da cin ruwa. Ya ba ka rabtekiyar mota.
Na gode. Thank you.
Leader.
Sani na gode.
Ga sako an kawo daga birnin Yobe.
Sani.
Daga birnin Damaturu, dubuti gwamna na Damaturu ya zo yana kashe kurɗi albarkacin mutanen Kilba. Lawan na gode, wai ina lawan moda, ina dan Maliki Baura, mai kamfani mai shago. Lawan sai na je mun cika, ba ni so ka sai mun mota, ni in same ka a kamfani don Allah kai mun lodi albarkaci na gode.
His Royal Majesty the Talhoba is now making a procession, a royal procession on his horse to come and pay homage on His Excellency and their Excellencies, the Governor, the Deputy Governors here present, the former secretaries to the state and to the federal government, former ministers, Bobo Jafet, kaje ka bi tawaga mai martaba yana kawo gaisuwan ban girma a kan dokinsa wa masu girma gwamnan Adamawa, mataimakin gwamnan Adamawa, mataimakin gwamnan Yobe, mataimakin gwamnan Gombe, wakilin gwamnan Taraba da sauran gwamnoni, ministoci, manyan baki da suke nan gaba daya. Ya kawo gaisuwan ban girma tare da jama'ansa. The Huba Nation, the Huba Chiefdom, their proud sons and daughters are paying traditional royal homage on His Excellency. Let them just pass. Let them keep passing. Let them keep passing. Don't stop. Keep passing. Thank you. Antina Husaina Akila Banshika. Ranki shi daɗe na gaishe ki da babban murya. Ki mani aikin gafara ba mu ji muryanki akan microphone ɗin nan ba ko na minti guda. Ko gaishe mutane ne tan ɗazu zan kira ki ribibin yayi yawa. Ranki shi daɗe ki hakuri idan za ki haurowa har yanzu while the traditional dancing groups are passing. Wayo antina mata gudu. Irin ta nuna mini ba ta tare da ni. Thank you. Da Allah a ci gaba da wucewa a buɗe filin nan. A ci gaba da wucewa da Allah. Da Allah district head na Hong shi ma ya wuce. Masu dawakai a zo a wuce. Rawan gargajiya a ci gaba da wucewa da Allah. District head na Pela da duk sauran district heads da suke kan dawakai su ci gaba da wucewa. Da Allah kada a je a tsaya a gaban mai girma gwamna a ci gaba da wucewa. A ci gaba da wucewa jami'an tsaro a taya mu a buɗe hanyar su ci gaba da wucewa don Allah. Yauwa Bokale da Allah taimaka a ci gaba da wucewa. Kada a tsaya a gaban gwamna da Allah a buɗe wajen nan a ci gaba da wucewa. A ci gaba da wucewa a buɗe fili da Allah. A wuce da Allah a hanzarta ba mu da lokaci a wuce da Allah.
This man za enggak.
A wuce da Allah.
Mabu ya da adaya mulowur ma. Enggak. Atun gordo masha kamil nuwa. Atu wula nuwa jana. Do saku governor Amadu Fintiri. Ana san chamrna. Ela drama itu. Ana naman tilhuba. Barista alheri bulus nyako. Enggak.
Congratulations, His Royal Majesty Barrister Alheri Bulus Dabulanganya. Congratulations, His Royal Majesty Barrister Alheri Bulus Nakang Tilhuba. Congratulations, His Royal Majesty Barrister Alheri Bulus Nakang Tilada.
Wawiyo ba maya. Ay. Wawiyo ba maya. Tukuro shiltuna dema, ay. Dab tukuro shiltuna dema, maza, ay. Kepada kukufiyo, maza, ay. Kepada belkiyo, maza, ay. Kepada kekengiyo, dab tukur kemen, ay itu dema, ay. Wawiyo ba maya. Ay, kaman barista alhera jadal kaman alai jadal kaman shinge diro kaman alai jadal kaman chihin baba jadal heba barista alhera jadal kaman ai jadal kaman takriya yozuda jadal alai jadal kiya jadal ada shinge dal ta wijam jadal ada chihin baba jadal kiya ayo chum ya ada ai jadal kiya ada mati citir ara jadal sufa nirtawan helashi wi masu yang Allah yang dajiga kuba saya ne ce sama hel da tunama
Mongode fishman mongode
gwamna Amadu Fintiri da kan shugaban kasa
mongode fishman
manjaro dingana jadal kaman
mongode
jadal
adala masu dawakan nan a ci gaba da wucewa a bude filina unity singers please. Unity singers, please. Dala Kubashi Mike. Kubashi Mike. Hello. Da Allah a ci gaba da wucewa a taimaka a bude filin nan da Allah. A taimaka a bude filin nan a ci gaba da wucewa don Allah. Thank you very much. Immediately after now, all APC ESCOs will meet in the house of
Thank you very much, sir. This is the cloth that my father inherited it from his great-grandfather. It's a purely traditional wear that is not being used occasionally. That is only worn by royal people. If you are not from a royal family, you don't use it. Like this very cloth is 187 years old. 187. There's nothing. Just wash it and keep it in your box. That's all. There's no preservation, you can see. And the color remains like this. For days. And also our governor, Alhaji Umar Fintiri, for answering the calls of the generality of the people. We are very, very happy. There's nothing we can say that thank God for this thing to happen during our time. Yes. Thank you, sir.
May we please now rise for the national anthem. I ask that we rise for the national anthem. Please. Thank you very much, Your Royal Highnesses.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Oh yes, I found what I'm looking for. Palm fruits. These are palm fruits, and of course you know it grows in clusters. They are used for palm oil.
Palm oil is the type of oil obtained from the fruits of palm trees. Harvesting of palm fruits starts after the third year of plantation for some hybrid oil palm varieties. In 2023, the production of palm oil in Nigeria reached 1.4 million metric tons. And with a growing domestic palm oil consumption, products is one of the major crops in the country. While most palm oil is for industrial purposes, a smaller percentage is used by households. This is an item one must find in almost every home, serving its ultimate purpose of cooking. We sought to know how this major crop is processed into a money spinner and a must-have in the home.
We left Umuahia, the capital city of Abia State, to Lohumi in Bende local government. We arrived at Ihemba Farm, which is one of the biggest mechanized oil mill factories in the state.
Chinonso Oji is the caretaker of this factory. He guides us around the facility, from one machine to the other, explaining in details their functions and how palm oil is finally gotten.
Steam engine. That is the heat operating. No fuel, no gas. So you open here the valve. This is the digester.
As we toured, the owner of the oil milk factory, Mike Ihupumere, arrived. He was excited to see TVC News crew in their locality. He offered us seat and then took us through the journey of palm oil production, from the importance of palm oil to the challenges facing local palm oil producers, and then what the federal government should do to improve on the local production of palm oil.
This palm tree has also a lifespan for over 100 years. So generations can come and fit into what was done 50, 60 years ago. Palm tree doesn't get tired. If you look after it very well. And there are so much to get from palm tree. Fruits or farm seedlings, they grow on the land, given to us freely by God. And when those who are not in agriculture will have money to buy all the land, they keep the common man lazy. Palm tree has a bag, a fence of defense. You hardly see a palm tree fall down during storm.
It is a beehive of activities in this mill, from those processing palm fruits at different stages to this man's sprayer operator, and then to others who came from distant places to have their palm fruits milled. It is not the season of palm oil yet, and one wonders how busy meals like this one would be when it is palm oil season. Mama Blessing is from Eluama Uzuakoli. Her primary source of income is palm fruit processing. She tells us that she enjoys doing the business as it is one commodity that serves her different purposes. But she is worried how the hike in petrol pump price has affected the business, including the high cost of palm oil in the market.
Oil dey cost now one jerrycan 30,000, and the one bag like this they buy am 7,000. Everything is costly. Then if the government relieve all these things, do the money so that anything we dey buy now go be small money. Then we go release oil now. The people where they give us, where they sell for us, go release money. Then ourselves go release money.
From Lodu, we moved to Uzuakoli to see firsthand how palm oil is processed.